Welcome back everybody, Lord Twitch here. Today we're going to continue with episode 377 of our Dungeons & Dragons Space Shuttle Season 2 series here on the channel. Once again, if you guys want to interact with me or any of the other members of the Discord, take a peek at the Discord link in the description. While you're down in the description, take a peek at all the other social media links, including the 10% off W link. Helps me out, helps out the company, and it's a great thing to do. That being said, we are going to go ahead and jump back into things. Don did point out that these are not the crafters we were actually after, because these will like continuously craft things. The ones we're actually after are, let's go ahead and type it into here. The ones from Refined Storage. So let's go ahead, look at these. This definitely seems a lot more doable too. So we're gonna need steel and special infused. We'll just do a stack of steel plates. Looks like we're gonna need a bit more special infused. Grab all that aluminum out. Alright, so that'll take care of that. We're gonna need electrotine alloy ingot. Enriched alloy. Card base. And then it looks like destruction cores and whatnot. Looks like we have construction. I'm gonna need more basic processors. And then I just need to cook that up. Okay, and that's gonna take 2 advanced processors. Let's cook those. And that. Alright, that should be everything minus the advanced crafting table. Alright, let's just make a stack of crafting tables. Okay, that should be everything. See, so much easier. And then we also need a pattern grid and some patterns. That's going to take more special infused. Alright, just swap those out. Toss the steel up there. We'll grab the steel plates. So, we're actually going to need some patterns. I can do pulverized tin, or I can do nether quartz and iron. Wow, we don't have a lot of nether quartz. Let's take a peek in our system real quick. We got quite a few. Might as well just break this by hand. Did we put... I got luck 3, luck 3. Might as well just use the hammer. Alright, that'll give us enough quartz for now. I'll toss those into there. Okay, so we have that. We have the patterns. We need an advanced control circuit. Plastic. Let's go ahead and get the red alloy. Cleaning. Enriched alloy. It's becoming nighttime. We'll go ahead and sleep, and then we will finish making the rest of the items. So we're going to need a construction core. Grab the last 4 aluminum and just compact that. Right, 2 of those, get those cooked up. You know what? Let's do this recipe with the electrosilicon. Make a few stacks of that. Get rid of you, come over here, go to the advanced. Hook that up, and then we need construction core, which we should just need our 4 aluminum plates for. Alright, that should be everything we need. I did not grab a red alloy. And there's our pattern grid. Okay, so go ahead and just toss each of those in here. That does show a crafter as well. Okay, so we need memory. So it'll be the memory tier 1s. So that'll be 3. So we're gonna need like 3 more patterns at least. And tier 2 or 1.5. And then 2. 2.5. 3. And the 3.5s. So now if I go into here, actually it would be the refined storage system, wouldn't it? Okay, so it tells me I'm missing all of this stuff here. It's bad that I kind of want to take all of this stuff and put it elsewhere or make a separate refined storage system just for the crafting, because then we can kind of put all the items into it. I don't know. Let's remove all of that. Like, we at least got that part done. So I wouldn't mind coming through and making some more seeds. Could do that. Find obsidian, uranium, rain. You know what? Let's go up to the Mystical Ag. I want to complete some of those quests real quick. Here's a tier 5. So if I come over here, let's actually add the tier 6. Tier 6 crafting seed actually takes terra steel and adamant. Okay, we don't have adamant yet. Interesting. Let's go ahead and just put that guy down. I'm gonna need to do something for this system as well. The limestone is a tier 2. We're gonna need some massive upgrades. I feel like diamond would probably be our best bet. How many diamonds do we have? 17. We're gonna need more. Really, do we have... Those are tier 5. And I could probably do it. Let's sleep. Okay, so that is gonna take a couple blocks of diamonds. Solarium, blood infused. Like, I feel like we could probably do all of this at this point. And then while we're here, let's go ahead and grab all of our gold. And diamond, we have 7 diamonds. Yikes. Okay. Alright, there's 4 diamond ore. I did see 1 gold ore in there. Just grab that. And there's 55 diamond ore. Honestly, it's probably just best to break all the diamond as well. So that's a good amount of diamond that we have now. Yeah, 152. Alright, that works for me. Alright, so we only have a few minutes left. Let's see if we can't at least start crafting up a seed, or getting as far as we can. And then from there, next episode, we'll just kind of continue and probably even work on a few more of the seeds. So we have tier 2 crafting seeds. So we need 2 of these blocks. Let's just craft these down. Alright, so that's the tier 3. Tier 4, we need then tier 5. Looks like we need another solarium. And 2 blood infused iron, which are going to be the, yeah, inert blood in the... And then how do we get solarium? Okay, so we need those 3. So just one of those. Two of those. Two of those. And now we just toss the iron into here. This might take a little bit. So what I'm actually going to do is just toss this guy in here so that it'll go in there when it's done. Like I said, it might take a little bit. Is the diamond one a quest? Yeah, it looks like diamond seeds are a quest. So this is actually going to help us. I do want to come through and start knocking out more of these seeds. Like, we've got this whole tier done. That's the ores. It's tier 3. Because essentially it's just these seeds and essences that we need, plus this supremium furnace. And then that'll knock out this tier. But I also want to go through and knock out all of the other seeds that aren't quite listed in the quest book here. Just because there are quite a few. And then we'll have pretty much everything. And then I want to go through and upgrade all of our storage drawers so that we have just adequate space for everything. And then we can actually run things again. And I might go ahead and put those crafters to use as well that we made and start upgrading like the Imperium Essence all the way up as well. Look at that, that is done. So this will give me a tier 5 crafting seed. Solarium can go away. Just toss all the gold away for now. Same with the tier 2 crafting seeds. Okay, so we need the diamonds. Four blocks, and then what else did we need? Okay, just the Supremium Essence. Honestly, at this point in time, let's just go ahead and make up one of those crafting. Perfect. Alright, there's our diamond seed. Alright, that gets us a couple diamonds. See, this is tier 5, so 2, 3, 4, 5. That'll live over there. So this video might be a little bit longer, but that's fine. Okay, it needs 30 essence. What are we at? 29. Good thing we put those 3 in here. And then it wants us to have a whole stack of diamonds, which is easily done. And just toss in all of this. Claim that. Let's go ahead and open up this legendary loot bag. Looks like we got a few ender pearls, which is honestly not bad. Perfect. So that is diamond done. We can get that checked off our list and then go from there. But anyway, if you guys did enjoy, be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe if you have not already. Next episode, like I said, we'll probably go through and just work on more mystical ag quests, just because I do want to check off probably all of these ones first, and then we'll go into the list and start checking off all the other ones. But with that, hope you guys have a great day. I'll see you in the next one. See ya.